Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use a matrix to solve a system of equations. So we'll start with a small one and then we'll do a large one. Okay, now to do this, there's a formula. So all you have to know is what the formula is and how to enter it. Okay, into a graphing calculator or into Desmos. So here's the formula. Whoop, I can't spell formula. Let's try that again. Here is the formula. Okay, here's the formula. You are going to take the inverse of the coefficient matrix. And I'm going to abbreviate coefficient coef. So the inverse, and the way you do it is you're going to put like a -1, it looks like a -1 exponent, but it's indicating the inverse of a matrix. Then that's going to get multiplied by the constant matrix. Constant matrix, okay? You multiply that by the constant matrix, that's going to give you the variable matrix. And that's going to tell you what your answers are. So let me set this up for you. If I want to find the solution, I'm going to take the inverse of the coefficient matrix. So the coefficient matrix is 2, -5, 4, 3. The inverse of that I'll find by, when I enter it, I'll have like a -1, looks like an exponent, times the constant matrix, which in this case is 11 and 9. I'm going to type that into my Desmos calculator and it's going to magically give me the answers. So let me pull Desmos over here. Now, here's the thing. Let me show you what happens. So go to desmos.com. And I know you might be used to going to the calculator at this point, but Desmos.com has a home screen. You might be used to clicking this graphing calculator. Don't do that for matrices. Go to Math Tools, click the Matrix Calculator. And we need a new matrix. Okay, so I need a new matrix. My first matrix is this 2, -5. So I'm going to type that in, 2, -5, 4, 3. Okay, that's one matrix. Then I'm going to set up a new matrix, my variable matrix. It's called B, and it needs to be not a 2 by 2, it needs to be a 2 row and 1 column. So that's 11 and 9. Okay, now, how do I get my solution? I need to take the inverse of my first matrix, so the inverse of the first one, times my constant matrix, which is B, and it gives me an answer. There it is, 3, 1. So what that means, let me write that down, 3, -1. Where's my pen? Okay. Maximize this. 3 and -1. So that means that x equals 3 and y equals -1. Didn't have to do substitution, didn't have to do elimination. I just had to know how to type it into a calculator or a Desmos. Okay, now that's cool for 2 systems, 2 equations, and 2 variables, but let's do it with 3 equations and 3 variables. Okay, so look at this. This is really big. Okay, so 3a. Let's try this one. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to write it down, set up my coefficient matrix, 1, 1, 1. 2, -1, -1, 1, 2, -2. I'm going to take the inverse of this matrix and multiply it by the constant matrix, 55, -7, 10. And that's going to magically give me my answer. So again, grab Desmos. Slide it over. Grab Desmos. Minimize it. I'm going to clear everything out. I need a new matrix. Clear, clear, clear. New matrix. This time, matrix A. This time I have a 3 rows and 3 columns. So I'm going to type everything in. 1, 1, 1. I'm pressing tab to get to each new number, and each new number is called an element. 1, 2, -2. Okay, so there's matrix A. I'll set up matrix B. Wait, new matrix. Matrix B is a 3-row and 1-column matrix, 55, -7, 10. Okay, so there's my two matrices. I need to take the coefficient matrix, take the inverse of it, and multiply it by the constant matrix. And it gives me answers 16, 18, 21. So that means this equals, oh, where's my pen? 16, 18, 21. So that means that x equals 16, y equals 18, z equals 21. Isn't that amazing? It's so much faster than what we did for example 3. So that's awesome. Use matrices to solve systems from now until whenever you don't want to anymore. You can always use matrices, except if you are trying to solve one of these and the solution to the system is either infinitely many or the solution to the system is no solution, this method won't work. The only message you'll get from the calculator is you might get error. It might tell you error. It might tell you dimension error. And that indicates that your answer is either infinitely many or no solution, and you're going to have to figure out which one it is. The way you do that is with the methods we used in example 3. Okay, so good luck on this section. You'll have a Math Excel assignment. The Math Excel is titled 1-6 and 1-7. If you need anything, you can click the Zoom link during our block or schedule a help session on a C day. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Have a great day.